Kamusta mga kaibigan? Welcome to Josh Friends, where faith meets friendship and inspiration is just a conversation away. This is Reverend Migs Ramirez, and today we are joined by a special guest who's ready to share some words of wisdom from your favorite books and songs from Jesuit Communications. This might just be exactly what you need to hear. So, sit back, relax, and let's dive into another episode of heartwarming stories and uplifting messages. Are you ready? Let's go!
Hi, I'm Joel Barquez, entrepreneur, coffee enthusiast, and founder of Space.io Coworking. Most days, I'm surrounded by people building ideas, starting small, dreaming big, and working hard to bring something new to life. But every now and then, I like to pause, take a sip of coffee, and remind myself that behind every goal and every grind, there is grace. Recently, I picked up a beautiful book by Michael Delos Reyes titled Place Me with Your Son. It tells the story of how the Jesuits helped shape our Marian devotions in the Philippines. From Our Lady of Light in Cainta to Our Lady of Peace and Good Voyage in Antipolo. But more than the history, what struck me most was the heart behind it. This quiet, steadfast desire to be close to Mary, to stand beside her as she stands beside her son. That simple line, place me with your son, feels like both a prayer and a mission. It is saying, Lord, I don't just want to admire you from afar. I want to be where you are, even when it's hard, even when it's quiet. Running a co-working space has taught me that presence makes all the difference. You can have the fastest internet in a conducive workspace, but what truly brings a space to life are the people, their kindness, their energy, their willingness to show up. Faith, I think, works the same way. We don't have to be perfect or have all the answers. We just need to show up with Mary beside her son. This book reminded me that devotion isn't about being loud or impressive. It is about being present. It is about those quiet choices we make every day and that say, I'm here, Lord. I want to be with you. The Jesuit traditions of Marian devotion have lasted for centuries, not because they were grand, but because they were lived by ordinary people who kept showing up, who kept saying yes. So wherever you are, whether you're building a business, mentoring others, or simply finding your way again, may this book remind you that you're never walking alone. Mary walks with us, guiding us closer to her son, even in the most ordinary parts of our day. Maybe even as we sip our morning coffee. Let's keep journeying together in hope, in work, and in faith. Discover Place Me with Your Son through Jescom exclusives at jescom.ph/Josh.
Maraming salamat kaibigan. That wraps up another episode of Josh Friends. I hope today's reading touched your heart and gave you something to reflect on. Remember, you can find the full text of what we shared today, along with many other inspirational resources at the Jescom online shop. Until next time, this is Reverend Migs Ramirez reminding you that you are never alone on your journey of faith. Paalam at ingat mga kaibigan!